Welcome back to our Community in Unity podcast. I'm your host, Camo, and today we're talking about something that hits close to home for so many of us: support. Have you ever been in a situation where you needed support the most, but it wasn't there? Maybe you were starting a business, going through a financial crisis, or simply trying to keep your head above water. The silence in those moments can be deafening. And then finally, when you succeed, the same people who were nowhere to be found suddenly show up. They're celebrating your success, taking credit for your hard work and acting like they were there alongside you the whole time. How do you handle that? How do we navigate the absence of support in our toughest times and the presence of it when the struggle is over? Let's talk about it. I want to tell you a story about a man. We'll call him Clifford. Clifford had a dream of starting his own business. Some said it's too risky. Others just disappeared. So Clifford worked in silence, carrying the weight of his dreams alone, and faced failure after failure, moments where giving up seemed easier. Then one day, everything changed. The business took off. Clifford finally succeeded, and suddenly, the very people who doubted him were clapping the loudest, acting like they'd been in his corner all along. Clifford's story isn't unique. It's the reality for so many of us who struggle to chase a dream, recover from loss, or survive a storm with little to no support. It raises tough questions about what true support looks like and why it's often missing when we need it the most. Let's start. What support really means? What does it really mean? What is the most meaningful type of support you ever received and why?
Like the most meaningful. That's just like for someone just to listen most. I think that's very meaningful when someone listens to you, just to like instead of keeping stuff not jumbled up like inside you all times and just not always healthy. And then you just someone to listen to you.
Have you ever felt like the support you needed wasn't there during a difficult time?
Yeah, of course, because for example, when I lost my mom also, and then I felt like I had no one else to go to because she was always my go-to person. And I just shut everybody else out, and then that's where it gets so, piles up inside and it comes out at times the wrong way to the wrong people.
Right, powerful. How did you feel when people started supporting you after you achieved some sense of success or succeeded at something?
No, I don't think it was actually about the people. It's just that I knew deep down that I had to do it, and even the people just supported me afterwards. But even in the end of the day, you just do it for yourself, and support comes afterwards.
Okay, do you think emotional support is more valuable than financial support?
Yes, definitely. Emotional support is for the long run, most. Financial support is just short term.
Okay. How do you handle people who only show up after you made it?
Actually, what I believe in is just I kill kindness with kindness. I don't hold any grudges against anybody. Probably just kill them with kindness. Be a better person. Show them I'm a better person.
Support isn't just celebrating success. It's about showing up when things are uncertain, messy, and hard. It's the friend who listens when you're rock bottom. The sibling who lends a hand even when they're struggling. Or a parent who says, I believe in you, when no one else does. It's also practical. Helping someone move, babysitting when they're overwhelmed, or offering a small loan with no strings attached. But there's But here's the truth: support isn't always there. And when it's missing, it can leave scars. The silence teaches us to rely on ourselves, but it also makes us question the people around us. Why weren't they there? And how do we move forward when they suddenly show up after the storm has passed? When people who weren't there during your struggle show up after your success, it's easy to feel hurt, angry, or even resentful. And you have every right to feel that way. But sometimes their absence wasn't about you. Maybe they didn't know how to help you or were dealing with their own struggles. Late support is still support. It's not the same, but it's worth considering. You don't have to let everyone into your circle. It's okay to set boundaries, to protect your peace, and to decide who deserves access to the life you've worked so hard to build. Here's what I've learned about support. Appreciate the real ones, the people who showed up for you when no one else did. They're priceless. Set boundaries. You're allowed to protect your energy from those who only appear after the success. Ask for what you need. If you're struggling, speak up. Sometimes people don't help because they don't know how. Be the support you wish you had. Use your experience to lift others up, especially those who are where you once were. Support is messy, guys. It's imperfect, but it's genuine. It has power to change everything. It has the power to change everything. Support isn't about perfection, it's about presence. It's about showing up in the darkest moments, not just the celebrations. And if you ever felt unsupported, know this: your story, your journey, and your success are yours. No one can take that from you. Thank you for joining me, Camo, for this episode of our Community in Unity podcast. If this resonates with you, share your story, connect with us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you're listening from. Don't forget to follow for more episodes. Until next time, let's keep building a stronger, more supportive community. Take care and talk soon.